Hello YouTubers. I'm going to kind of freestyle it today. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, please let me know in the comments section. I usually write what I want to say in a Word document and then read from it. Um, that way my words are well thought out, but I need to get in the habit of freestyling too. So there's a couple of things that I want to talk about today. One, the Bernie Sanders and Cenk Uygur fiasco. I think it's ridiculous all the way around, but also that it's part of a larger problem of weak and feckless Democrats. And that's why I think that Trump is likely to win a re-election. I don't want to say that. I think that's terrible, but I've got to be objective. I've got to give you my honest opinion. So, as you know, Bernie Sanders recently endorsed Cenk Uygur. Um, Cenk Uygur said some pretty terrible things in the past, about 20 years ago. Um, now, look, I know I'm not the same person that I was 20 years ago, and I don't think any person can reasonably say that they're the same person that they were 20 years ago. Cenk, since then, has done everything that he can to show that he's a different person. I mean, I ask, what more could he have done? You know, he's obviously apologized. He's obviously changed his rhetoric entirely, but moreover, both in action and word, he's shown that he's a different person. He's founded Justice Democrats. He's helped several women get elected to Congress, and um, what more could he do? So I do think that the attacks on Cenk are just terrible and downright ridiculous. But at the same time, I think that the way that the Sanders campaign handled the endorsement and unendorsement is just as ridiculous. I mean, for the love of God, they couldn't have been stupid enough to not know that he wouldn't be attacked. They knew, like I said, they knew he was going to be attacked. So, you know, why endorse him if you're not prepared to stand up and fight for your endorsement? So either they should have never endorsed him in the first place, or if you're going to endorse him, for the love of God, stand up and fight, you know? Um, and like I said, I think that this is part of a larger problem of weak and feckless Democrats. And I think if the voters, they see that the Democrats can't even stand up for their own friends, their own members of Congress, or their own people that are running, then how are they going to stand up for the voters? The voters are going to say, look, he wouldn't even stand up for Cenk when he was running for Congress. What faith do I have that he's going to stand up for me? You know, that's that's true of Bernie Sanders in particular. Bernie Sanders, didn't stand up for his delegates in the last election. So, that is an issue. Um, I want to make one notable exception, and that's Tulsi Gabbard. My God, she ain't afraid to stand up. She knows what she believes in, and she stands up for it. So, I'm excluding Tulsi from this argument. She's the one exception, but um, yeah, I think what's going to happen is that the voters are going to see that the Democrats are weak and they're unwilling to stand up for them, even though they advocate for mostly the right policies. They're not willing to fight for those policies, and that's the biggest issue. So I think that's going to lead to a victory by Trump, and I'm sorry to say that, but it's the way I see it. So anyway, thanks for your time. Um, and like I said, if you want to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comment section. Thanks once again.